Honourable Member Sri P. Ravindra Babu. Vijay.
Chairman sir, good evening. Sir, thanks for giving the opportunity, sir. Sir, whatever Supreme Court says, it becomes law of the land. Supreme Court already ruled the hiking of the salaries of the High Court judges and also addition of 10-year service. What is left for the Parliament to approve this? Law of the land says 10-year service already added and the salary is already hiked. Is there anything left with the Parliament? There is also one reminder, principles of natural justice. There are two cardinal principles in principle of natural justice. One is adi alteram partem, that means nobody should be condemned without being heard. Another is nemo judex in re sua, that means nobody can sit in judgment of his own case. I will ask whether judgment given in the Supreme Court by Supreme Court in the High Court judges cases, is it not contravention of principles of natural justice? If that is so, if that is not, when MPs were seeking the raising the hike of the salaries, there was a hue and cry in the public because we are publicly accountable every day. Whenever I go to my constituency, people always grab me, ask me what is that you have promised, what is that you have given. Every day I am accountable. As far as the session is not there, when session is there, I am accountable every weekend. That accountability is missing from the judiciary. They give judgments like I don't know, they give just vacuum, not being accountable to anybody, and give certain judgments. And whenever a progress legislation is made in this August House, they strike it down on the ground of ultra vires. For example, I'll give one Nagaraj case in the Supreme Court, SC/ST reservations. They have upheld the amendments of the 81, 82, 83 amendments. But while upholding the amendments, they have introduced another concept, that is three systems that should be efficiency should not come down by virtue of reservations in the SC/STs. There should be proportional representation and also backwardness. All these three silly reasons inserted in the Nagaraj case led to the amendment of 117 amendment, which was passed in Rajya Sabha, could not pass in the Lok Sabha. Sir, this type of judgments delivered by Supreme Court is stopping the progress legislations of this August House. We are accountable to the people. Judiciary is not accountable. So many times they have interfered in the functions of the August House. Sir, people of the country, as my senior colleague Satpathy said, supreme. They are supreme. The collective will of the people is in Parliament. This is Lok Sabha. We are supreme means people are supreme. People have every right to do whatever they want to do. What is judiciary? Why judiciary should interfere in the will of the people? I ask the judiciary, where is the question of interfering in the will of the people? We are accountable every 5 years. I may get unseated. I may become pauper. I may become anything. But judiciary will continue to be in the like white elephants. They will be like doing a lot of whatever they want. Sir, I wanted the law minister to make some suggestions and amendments in this salary bill to have some accountability, because autonomy without accountability will destroy the very nature of the service. That service should not be destroyed. The judiciary has done a lot of injustice to this country. We have been paying heavily. We are not able to do any amendment which are progressive socially. Sir, for example, they have introduced the concept of basic structure. Basic structure was never spelled out by Ambedkar in the Constitution. But in the 42nd amendment, when it was done, they have introduced the Golaknath case, basic structure. It was not there. By doing this, though there is a provision to amend the Constitution, they are stopping the amendment power by introducing the word basic structure. Sir, I object to this. Sir, this high time, this August House, which is the collective will of the people of India, the sovereign India should be supreme. If suppose, if I make any bad law, if I make a bad legislation, let the people call me back. Let them defeat me. Let them elect a new government. There is a provision made every 5 years. There is adult franchise. There is a system inbuilt, protective mechanism inbuilt. Judiciary should not interfere. Sir, ultimately, when the 10 years is added, to the judicial service to become pensionary benefits. Why not 10 years, 15 years for SC/STs? There are no judges from SC/ST communities, High Court and Supreme Courts. Let there be 10 years added to the SC/STs also, so that also they will become, there are 352 posts lying vacant in the High Court and Supreme Court judges. Sir, please make some provision for the SC/STs reservations in this bill, so that at least some SC/STs will become. Social justice is the main plank of the NDA government. Social justice, justice to the poor, justice to the underprivileged, justice to the underdogs. This is the government who pledged to all this social justice plank. We should deliver through this type of legislation, and judiciary should be curtailed to the extent they should not interfere whatever the legislation is made in this August House. That is the supreme of the people collective will should prevail upon any judiciary pronouncements. That should be the main goal of increasing the salary and all. Just like that, autonomy and salary increase does not justify the increase in the salary, sir. The judiciary, we have seen there are so many cases of corruption, so many cases of nepotism, so many cases of so many things, but where are they accountable? The accountability is such a cumbersome process of impeachment, which will never happen, which will never take place, such a cumbersome. Therefore, there has to be some accountability. Ultimately, sir, this type of pay hikes, pay commissions, every time we are seeing, instead of doing periodically pay hikes, pay commissions, because central government also having some pay commission revisions and all. Last time we have seen 7th pay commission, which has put a burden of 1 lakh crore on the exchequer suddenly. Instead of doing it periodically, let it be annually. Let it be a permanent mechanism, so that it will, a dynamic situation will take care of these changes in this inflation, basic structure of the salaries. A dynamic situation like Niti Aayog, let there be some commission situated permanently in the DOPT's wing, so that all the salaries, which are almost 31.6 lakhs employees are there in central government, all these people can be taken care of on a permanent basis, instead of giving a large figure to the people, that by 7th pay high commission, we are getting 1 lakh crore burden on the exchequer. That will give a very severe reaction from the people. So let us not provoke the people by giving this type of statistics every once in 10 years or for 7 years. If there is every year, the burden would not be that much. Therefore, the judicial thing also, the salary hike also should be linked to some commission, not by themselves. They are given a judgment to themselves, therefore violating the fundamental right, that's national principles of natural justice, that is nemo judex in risuva. That means you cannot sit in judgment in our own case, which they have already done it. The same thing, there is another thing, pay commission also. There are IAS officers sitting in the pay commission, but the recommendations are made by pay commission. It is already referred to secretaries, committee of secretaries. There also the IAS officers are there. They also decide what is the salary of the IAS. None of the central government employees, Group A, Group B, groups are taken into consideration before deciding it. Therefore, sir, every day we see a lot of principles of natural justice violation. Let it be stopped once for all. Principles of natural justice is one of the cardinal feature of any jurisprudence in the international world. That should be prevailed upon. Nobody should have the right guts to violate the principle of natural justice. That is nemo judex in risuva. Jai Hind, Jai Telugu Desam, Jai Chandra Babu.
Thank you. Honorable